Alright, we're going to do a little oil changing today. It's been a while. I've been neglecting my work truck, but it's due for an oil change. It's a 5.9 Cummins 03, original miles. Rebuilt the transmission twice in it. Hopefully the last one will be, well, the last time I have to do it. I put a little bit better stuff in that. I rebuilt it myself this last time. First time I did not, had somebody else. Nothing fancy, it's an old work truck. I did put airbags on the rear. I don't smoke, so I use the ashtray to put my gauge. Sorry about that. My gauge and my switches right there. For some reason my phone is really foggy. Alright, let's get down to the shop and get the oil change. Alright, I'm going to try this new mic out. I don't know how well it's going to work. There's the beast. Oil changing time. Poor girl's been neglected. Put a 3-inch lift on it years ago. Can't afford the tires. Redid all the brakes. New calipers, new brake lines, all the way through. Same for the rear. Here's the, let me turn this light on here, show you the airbag system. There you go. There's the airbags I put in and made some blocks so it sits up a little higher. Just some old square tubing I had laying around, but works out great. Painted the calipers, but don't really matter. It's just a work truck. Mainly done it so it doesn't rust. New shocks. I just need some big old tires. Maybe the price of tires will go down one of these years. I doubt it. All right, let's do an oil change. Enough's enough. Don't that look mean? Give it a little love tap. Use this thing right here for the shocks. This is a custom. It's a little chilly out today. Got my coveralls on. Yeah, I ought to buy some struts for that, but it's a Cummins. Only time you pop the hood is when you're changing the oil. Alright. Enough chit-chatting. Let's do it. Hey, when your wives are throwing away your what do you call these, bathroom rugs that are in front of the tub, because she doesn't like them anymore because she wants different colors, keep them. Use them for the shop. Great. Huh. Been so long since I changed oil on this, I don't even remember what plug it's supposed to be. Yep. There's the oil filter. Whoa, way up there. Show you what I'm doing. Well, hell, I don't even know what I'm doing. Need to clean my K&N filter. It's kind of dirty. This is where I mounted my air compressor for my airbags. Kind of out of the way. That's what a 450,000 mile Cummins looks like. Not horrible. Pretty clean. What was I doing? Oh, oil filter. All right. Here's where the pan looks like. I got a power steering leak, I believe, somewhere. I think it's the damn hose somewhere up there. I've got to locate where that's coming from. It's bugging me. I got all new front end parts. Not on the truck yet. It's one of them days when I feel like it. I need to change it. Front end's not horrible, but I wanted to change out all the front end before I put new tires on it. So I do have all the new stuff for it. All right. Well, we tried the mic out and it was making all kinds of weird noises. Oh, it ain't gonna work. Let's see, my pan. Oh, this is full of oil. Crap. Empty that. See if I got the right stuff. You ain't got one of these? These things are awesome. I can't remember where I got them from. I think it's maybe a Craftsman one, but fit any oil filter. Just put it on there, lock it down, and comes right off. It goes to a pretty small one, and it goes pretty big too. That's all I use. It's freaking awesome. All right, guess I need to go drain this. Put this in another container. We're back. Oh, go ahead and pull our oil plug. Let me get the camera set up in there. Get some flags. How does this work? Okay. About there. You know what? I don't like that. So they got it where the oil is going to drip all over the plug to the AC compressor. Probably going to get something to cover up the plug on the AC compressor so we don't get oil all in it. Little plastic bag. Won't hurt nothing. All we're doing is trying to keep the majority of that oil from getting saturated in that AC plug. Oil is not good on your wires. Actually, I think that's probably loose enough I can get it by hand now. We're going to start dripping in just a minute. I'll probably get it from the top now. Okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Oil's going to pour out of it, but it didn't. That's good. Let's get dirty. I already broke it loose, so here we go. Ninja skills. Oh, I just screwed that up. Drop the plug. Should never drop the plug. All right, go get some rags. More rags. Okay, I'm back. You guys tired of watching oil dripping? Still a nice little steady stream. A lot of oil in it. If I remember right, I think it was 3 gallons or 12 quarts. Either one. I think it equals out the same. I don't know. It's been a while since I've done it. We may put 10 in, start it up, and then check it. Well, for some reason, I'm thinking it was 12 quarts. I need to start writing this stuff down so I remember. Drip, 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 drip. I need to check the training fluid on this thing. Got a little bit of a, not bad, but I got a little bit of training fluid right here. And again, it may be the power steering fluid. I had a hose or something up there. It's leaking. I got to figure out where it's coming from. I just lose a little bit of power steering fluid, but it's enough to make a mess underneath here. I guess you can see the painted calipers that I did a few years ago. Put all new brake hardware on. Changed all the brake lines all through here. Some of them I had to make just because they didn't have them in stock and I needed it on the road. That's probably good enough. Give her a nice little cleaning. Clean the crud out of my plug. No, that dude is good as new. I want to say I changed that plug the last time I done an oil change, which was a long time ago. That rubber ring was cracked and busted last time. These I just give a little snug, a little snuggy snug. You got to watch it. I'll zoom up on here. You don't want to tighten it too much. Or before you tighten it, make sure if you look here, that rubber ring, make sure it didn't get crooked, because sometimes you go to try tightening it up, they'll pop out. They're not centered. She's all good. Alrighty. That mic would have worked. I know nobody wants to hear me talk anyway, but some people are asking, get a mic. Well, I tried one. It's not very good. I'm going to try to get some wireless mics and see how they work. All right, I think we're okay. So you don't have to do this, but I was always taught by the old timers to, as long as your filter is vertical like this, go ahead and fill your oil up. It's just that way you already have oil in there when you go to start it up. You don't have to do it. Like I said, I'm old school. That's what I was taught. I figure them old timers must know something. They know more than I did. Alright. Fill her up. Good enough. And you got some of that oil right there. I just put a little bit around the ring. You're just doing that just so when you go to put that oil filter on, it's going to seat and slide on there nice and easy. You try to put that on dry, sometimes that rubber right there will actually pop out. Plus it makes it easier next time you take it off. Get the old bath mat. That's where you gotta be careful when you go to put it up in there. Try not to knock dirt in it. Those oil filters, I like to get them as tight as I can with my hand. That's it. Do not use a ratchet to tighten it. A lot of people will forget to look up where this screws on. Sometimes these rubbers, I don't know if I can get this one off. This one's on there pretty good. Sometimes these rubbers, make sure your filter still has the rubber on it, the old one. Because sometimes when you go to pull these off, these will be stuck up on the motor. And what's going to happen is you're going to put your new filter on, screw it on, then you got double rubber on there, and then it's going to start spewing out the side when you start it up. So always look underneath there, make sure that rubber is not up there. Make sure it's clean. I guess I don't. We need a funnel. Alright. Put some oil in it. So we need to stop right here where it says 3. Yeah, stop when it hits 3. That's 1 quart. Half a quart more. Whoop. I gave you just a little extra on accident. I think it'll be all right. Yeah, I think we got 12 quarts and a quarter. Something like that. Got my stuff so I quit tripping over it. Oh boy. So we're ready to fire it up. Fire the old beast up. It's so loud. This is where I like to go underneath to make sure I don't have any leaks. So I usually let it run and cycle just a little bit, then I'll check my oil level. This ain't going to read right because the truck is at an angle a little bit. Never look at it first. Just wipe it off. Don't even look at it. Stick it back in there. Now look at it. As long as you're in your safe mark, you're going to be good. And I am in my safe mark, which it'll probably change once it's level. But I'm in my safe mark. I think we're good. Nice. Nice and clean. It needed it. Didn't have no leaks underneath there. Well, for what we did. Tractor, change the oil on the tractor. Now I gotta get got to get Zoe's car, which is my daughter. Change the oil on it. It's about 100 miles and it's due for an oil change, so we already got the tools out. Might as well do it. Like I said, you can change the struts on these things, but as long as it's got a Cummins in it, you only got to pull this thing out when you're doing oil changes. Best diesel out there.